Hello, 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 hello. And welcome. Finally, welcome back to another T. Row. Video. It would not be a T-row video without background noise. So, I apologize in advance. How are you guys doing? I opened YouTube Studio today, and it told me it's been 66 days since I last posted. Now, I know some of you guys wanted me to do videos with the microphone, and I don't have it at the moment because I'm at my aunt's house in another country. I'm not in Paris right now. So, maybe I'll do a video with the microphone soon. We'll see. But today is just for us to catch up and mostly for me to tell you where I've been. And I'll see if I can answer that question because I myself have no idea. I'm only partially joking. No, I'm joking. I'll start with the heavy hitters. This video, I'm going to talk about sad stuff. So if you're looking for relaxing ASMR that's not sad, maybe watch this at another time. It's not that serious. It's not terrible sad stuff, but I'm just going to be rambling about my feelings as I do. Well, I hopefully give you some tingles. So, I'm here to tell you that my post-grad so far has been a shit show. I feel like it is for most people, especially in the beginning. You have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what you're going to do with the rest of your life. These big questions come at you. You're removed from all of your friends, all my roommates. I haven't seen them since June 1st, May 31st, June 1st. You get removed from all your routines. You move to a different place. You get removed from all the places that you know. I moved to a different country, France, which was kind of an insane decision, but you know what? I'm glad I took it. I'm starting to enjoy the city, so. But at first it was insane. It was like everything changed at once. Everything. And I was like, who am I anymore? Like, I don't know who I am. So naturally, well, not naturally. I guess I just let go of everything. Because I was like, I feel like I'm holding on to too much, and I can't understand what is serving me and what isn't. If you hear noises, by the way, this house is next to an airport, so I apologize. But it's like that feeling of like, who am I? When you go through this like large event in life. And I really thought that I could, maybe pridefully so, and you know, I assumed that I could get this under control within the summer before I got to Paris. I was like, we got this, like, we're gonna process our feelings. I even made music about it. I got my heart broken. I made music about it. Full honesty in this video, guys. And a lot of shit happened at the same time. Then I got to Paris. And I was like, you know what? Fresh start, right? Fresh start, except that all your ghosts are following you. And by all your ghosts, I do not mean solely boy that broke my heart. So if you're watching this, no, don't feed your ego that much. I know I wrote an EP about you and that already fed your ego a little bit. Don't get it twisted. But anyways, by ghosts, I mean your entire life from before that you definitely have not had enough time to let go of. And the quick change from academic validation to being a 9-to-5 worker, and yeah, just it's so different from college. People you experience and the social connections you make, the amount of time you spend in an office. So I crashed out on TikTok. Some of y'all probably saw that because I saw your comments. I saw your comments that were like, oh my god, is this Tiro ASMR? Yes, it was Tiro ASMR. It was T from Tiro ASMR crashing out on your TikTok For You page about how much I hate the 9-to-5 life. Guys, when that video went viral, I didn't mean for it to go viral. I was posting on my TikTok for music because, and this, I could go on a whole nother rant about this, but you know, music nowadays, you gotta use TikTok in some regard to promote. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna post TikToks about my music. And then one day, I was so burnt out from like posting every single day for a month when Pressure Wound came out and everything, which maybe to some doesn't seem like that much. To me, I got so tired of doing this because I was doing nothing else for like the majority of that month. I didn't really know people yet. I was spending so much time on my music. I was putting it all in. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna dedicate my time to promoting this. Like I really want this to do well. And then I neglected like so many other parts of my life, like going to the gym or like talking to people and meeting friends. And I focused all my efforts on social media, the little sliver of energy I had left, because between the move and the 9-to-5, I had no energy left. And, yeah, I don't know, I just, I burned out. And one day I just sat down on a Monday morning, and I was like, I hate this shit. And my video got 5 million views before I privated it because I was like, I can't take this anymore. What if someone from my job sees this? What if I get fired? Like, you know? So, that was a moment in history of my life. What else is a moment? I started therapy again after that. Needed that. And just grieved. I cried a lot. I cried like a lot. There's some really funny videos in my camera roll. Because I just take videos of things because I think it's really funny to watch them back. Like today I watched this video of this one night that I got back from hanging out with my friend, and we had I don't know if I should say this on here. We had a little too much wine, and I was playing the guitar drunk and just sobbing. And it's like you can actually see like tear marks on the guitar. It's giving Taylor Swift. Like that video, in retrospect now, I'm like, what the heck was going on with me? In the moment, we needed therapy, we needed help. I almost turned to God. I lost God. I don't know where God is. I sound like I'm insane right now. No, but genuinely, in college, I felt like I had a really good practice with spirituality and just like being in tune with my emotions and being in tune with like this collective sense of being in the universe with other people, feeling like I belonged, feeling like I had people to have conversations with about these sorts of things and intentions to set. I feel like I've always considered myself to be quite an intense, and I am an intense person, to be an intentional person, at least during college. And I lost it. I lost it with 9 to 5 and with moving to Paris. And I'm speaking on very black and white terms here. This is like the beginning of my career, my 9 to 5 life. But I'm saying the move and the change to 9 to 5 rearranged so many things on my exterior like perception that just messed up my interior perception of myself. And I don't know, like I feel like genuinely it feels like someone kicked me in the stomach and then like kicked me a little bit more. Like the graduation was the kick in the stomach, the move was a kick in the head, the heartbreak was a kick in the ribs, the viral TikTok was me getting dragged after getting kicked in multiple parts of my body, dragged in a public square, just like, I'm out of here. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Like guys, someone made a think piece about me on TikTok. It was this like right-wing MAGA guy, like making a think piece, and the video is called "The Issue with Men in 2025," and it was about me. I thought it was so funny. I saw this while I was out with someone, and it was like, I think it was like a Friday night, and we were like out at a bar, and we had just gotten like Lebanese food or something. We were like having a blast, and like I opened TikTok, and someone had tagged me in the video while my other video is like starting to go viral, and this guy tagged me in the video, and I like watched it, and he was like, "Why are you?" Essentially, okay, he made some valid points of like, why are you crashing out online? But girl, it's my page. I can post whatever I want. I'm sorry. Like, it's true. Second of all, he was like, you're extremely privileged. I recognize that in the video. Let me not unpack this. I don't want to. But you know what I mean? Like, there's things I said in the video where I was like, okay, this is coming from a place of privilege. I'm showing that, yes, I have a job and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm able to eat and I'm able to sleep, etc., etc. However, I think there's a problem with how this system is run nowadays. That's what I was trying to say. This man made the whole video about how I shouldn't be crying online as a man. And for some reason, he really liked my shirt. Like, he really liked my blue shirt. He was like, you have a really nice blue shirt. Like, you should be grateful. I was like, thanks. My mom bought that for me. Thank you. But like, I don't know. I think most people interpreted the video in the way that I intended it to be interpreted. Other people interpreted it, they didn't understand the fact that I was acknowledging that there were a lot of things that I was taking for granted, or I was grateful for, no quotation marks, grateful for, but it appeared in the video as if I wasn't grateful for those things. Anyways, all I was saying was I'm tired of being in a white box for 8 hours a day, and there was another part of the video that I don't think anybody understood, because they didn't, most of the people that saw it, obviously 5 million people didn't understand my personal circumstance, but they didn't understand the fact I was like, I just kind of want to go home to like how things were before, because I've had a massive shift in my life. You know what I mean? And I hope this doesn't come across as like stuck up or anything. It's really not my intention. My goal with the video was to just rant. I didn't even want it to be seen by that many people. I woke up one morning at 6 in the morning and it had 1.2 million views. And I was like, fuck. That's literally how it went. I woke up, I went to sleep, and I remember I texted my friend and I was like, this is kind of weird. Like, why does this have like so much interaction? And then I woke up at 6 in the morning, like with my heart racing. Like I knew something was wrong. And I checked my phone and it's at like 1.2 million views or something. And I just freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. My parents are gonna see this. And I'm gonna get fired. Those were my two thoughts. And then my third thought was like, oh fuck, everybody from college is gonna see this and they're gonna be like, he's flopping. Like yes, I'm flopping. If you're watching this and you're from college, yes, I'm flopping. I think we're all flopping. I think we can all sing. Like I think we're all flopping, and I don't know. Postgrad is not, it's not beautiful. It's not a beautiful time of life. You gotta make it beautiful though, but it's not it's not a beautiful time of life. Yeah, so update on how I am now. Working on it. Don't expect a routine of videos. I'm trying to build my routine in postgrad. I'm not making any promises though, because I'm a mess, as you can see. We haven't shaved. I've had this on for 2 weeks and haven't taken it off. Don't have nail polish. I don't even remember. I think I got this at work actually. My coworker was like, let me do your nails. I was like, okay. I had this nail painted, but then I like picked it off because I was anxious. Yeah, I'm trying to build a routine. 2026, I'm gonna take advantage of the New Year effect. I'm gonna be like, okay, we're doing a full 180 here. Music, haven't made any music recently that I like. Haven't made any creative projects that I like. Haven't been writing. Haven't been making videos at all. I'm at a standstill. I'm a complete standstill. I feel so stagnant. I feel so burnt out. I'm in my flop era. I'm fully in my flop era, guys, and it's okay. Like, it's fine. I took off from graduation being like, no, like, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna just push forward, and I can just like make it without having a crash out, and I'm gonna like get through moving to Paris and making music and healing from heartbreak, healing from leaving everything behind without making a single sound. And then when the body dropped, it dropped from a lot higher than, that sounds so dark. That's not what I mean. When no. No, no. What I meant to say is, when things fell apart, they made a lot more noise than they would have if I had just let them fall apart in the beginning, if that makes sense. That's actually not even true. It would have made the same amount of noise. It just happened later because I was like trying to not have it happen. And then it did. Did I make mistakes during this time? Yes. Did I act a fool on the internet? Yes. Did I think that maybe it would be really funny if I went on TikTok and just made comedy videos and crashed out and just did comedy videos instead of posting my music over and over again? Yes, and I might do that because posting my music on TikTok actually like destroys my soul. It's so horrible, and I've tried a lot of ideas and ways of like making it more artsy or creative so that I derive some sort of creative inspiration from it, but it just leads me to burnout every single time. And then I stop making music. Anyways, this is 20 minutes long, guys. If you watch this whole thing, I love you. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent, and I can make another 20-minute video just yapping with you guys again. So maybe I'll go live at some point. But for the time being, take care. And love you. And bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.